In today's gospel, Jesus is in the temple and he's watching the offering box. And people come in, many wealthy people, putting in large financial gifts. And a poor woman, a widow, goes over to that same box and puts in 2 small coins worth only a few cents. And Jesus takes that occasion to teach his disciples. And he says, that widow has contributed more than the wealthy have, because the wealthy gave from their surplus wealth. They're not going to feel it at all. But she, from her poverty, put in all she had to live on. Jesus talks about money today. And so I thought I would talk about money today. But not in the way that you might be expecting. Not with a financial report. Not with an offertory push. But looking at our money and what that has to do with us as followers of Jesus. Now, I know that even the word money being mentioned in church creates a certain amount of tension. Those who may have a lot of money may feel, here comes a diatribe against us. Those who feel quite ordinary in their money resources may think a bit resentfully, wait a minute here, it's my money, I work for it, it's up to me what I do with it, it's no one else's business. Well, that hostile truth being put forward now, let's get on with things. This is the statement that I'd like to walk through today with you, and it's this. The one single, most reliable, most accurate way to know about my spiritual life, where I stand in relationship with God, is in how I use my money. May I repeat that? The one single, most reliable, most accurate, most practical way to know about my spiritual life, where I stand before God, is found in the way that I use my money. We all are concerned about money. We work for it, we certainly spend it, and we save it. And if the truth be told, a great percentage of our time is used with money concerns. How to get more, what I want to use it for, my investments. A lot of our time is spent with money concerns. So to say that money, when it comes to being a follower of Jesus Christ, is just a neutral area, it's irrelevant to my being a disciple of Jesus, it's simply my own business, really isn't true. Because when we use our time and our talent to work on the treasure gift, that's all part of being a disciple of Jesus. And Jesus has some things to say about that, not only in today's gospel. In 17 of the 38 parables that Jesus told, money and possessions are the subject. When we look through the 4 Gospels, 1 out of every 10 lines is about money. When we look at the Bible as a whole, there are some 500 verses about prayer, some 500 verses about faith, and over 2,000 verses about money and possessions. So certainly the Bible is teaching us that the way we use our money has a lot to do with what kind of disciples we are of the Lord. Money is an attractive hazard, just like sex is. Money, like sex, is attractive and powerful. But money, like sex, also has its hazards. It involves passion. And if those passions are not under control, they can take us where we shouldn't be going. Money in itself is not a bad thing. But our use of money can be for good or for bad. And if we allow money to take over us, it can pull us and pull us and pull us in a direction that is further than we ought to be going. It can make us blind to the needs of other people. The pursuit of money as a passion can make us very selfish and not want to share what we have. It can also make us very prideful, defining who we are by what we have. And that's all about being a disciple of Jesus, isn't it? If we're not careful, money can numb us into a position where we simply think money is mine, what I do with it is my own, and it's nobody else's business. But that isn't true. Money is a gift from God, and we are stewards of that gift as we are stewards of God's gift to us of time and of talent. Well, a person may say, no, wait a minute here. I worked for my money. What do you mean? I'm the steward of that gift. It's mine. Really? How did you get it? Well, I worked for it. I invested it. Who gave you the brains to do that? Who gave you the opportunity to do that? Who gave you the grace? It's all gift. Our treasure as well as our time and our talent. And we are caretakers of those gifts. There's that old line that says, a funeral hearse never pulls a U-Haul. Or, the funeral shroud has no pockets. The only thing we take with us when we die is the good that we've done. All the rest stays here. Like Job said, naked I came into this world, and naked I will leave this world. Blessed be the name of the Lord. Am I the master of my money? Or is my money the master of me? We need to ask those kinds of questions. Where am I with sharing my money? With tithing? Tithing is a biblical recommendation to give 1/10 of what I have back to God. To give 10% of my annual earnings back to God. And the way we usually do that is we give 0.5 or 5% to the parish church for the works of the Lord here, and the other 0.5 or 5% to other charities. Where are you with that percent?